Hey guys, so today we're gonna make this out of paper. So we're making a rose out of paper. So let's just get started. All we need for this project is some paper. So you can use doubles, but one paper is enough if you want to make just a solid color. I'm just gonna make a two-color one, so let's get started. Next, we need some glue. You can use Fevicol, but I'm just gonna use this Elmer's glue. And next, we need some scissors. Now we're going to start our project. So first, take your pieces of paper or your paper and just fold them in half. Like I'm gonna do this with the pink paper. Just fold it in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. So next, you see that crease? You're just gonna cut on it. So take your scissors. I'm gonna use this green one. And just cut right down the middle. So after you cut it down the middle, next you want to do the same thing for the other piece of paper if you're doing doubles. So now I have cut both pieces of paper in half. So if you're doing doubles, you only need one piece of paper from both. So like this, if you're doing only one color, you need both pieces of paper. So I'm doing doubles, so I'm going to take one of each. And you don't need this. So let's get started. So now that you have cut it both pieces of paper, let's get into the folding. So take a piece of paper and put this one aside for now. So now you have your piece of paper. Now take this corner and just fold it like you would making a square. Just fold it until this corner hits this corner. And just crease it. So next step is you take this point right here and go to this point. Just fold it over like this. And next step is, this is kind of a hard one. But you take it now and it kind of looks like in half, but like so I'm going to do that again. So you take corner and then just fold it in half, like this, and then just crease it. So just crease it so you know where the line is. Now you look at it. So now let's move on to the next step. So the next step is you take your half of the house and you just flip it over and there's this flap. Now you turn the point away from you like this, and then your flap should be on your left side. Now let's get into the cutting. So now that you've seen here, just cut it like a petal. So I'm just gonna show you with the pencil. So now I got my pencil. Now I'm just gonna draw it and then show it to you guys. So just kind of like a rainbow curve, like this. Now, like this, just like a rainbow curve. Now take your scissors and just cut it all the way across. So be sure to not leave any flaps off, because you might need to cut it again and again. So just cut all in one. So I'm just gonna cut it. Okay, now I have cut my flower. So now just open it up, see how it looks. So now it should look like this. Now do that same step to both of your pieces of paper. So I have 2 of this and 2 of this. 1 sheet of this equals 1 flower. So you need 2 pieces of paper. If you want to do solid color, 2 solid colors. And if you want to do double colors, 2 double colors. Now you have a flower. Now you just want to do the same thing to all of your 3 leftovers. So let's get started. So now that you made all 4 of your flowers, now it's the real cutting, gluing, and making this into a rose. Now take 1 of the flowers and keep the other 3 aside for now. So now take your scissors and cut 1 petal. So I'm just gonna mark it with the pencil. Just cut 1 petal. Right there. And right there. Cut 1 petal. Okay? Okay. After you cut this 1 petal, keep it right here. And keep the other 1 piece too. Now, take the other flowers, just 1 of the flowers, and cut 2 petals off. So, I'll mark it. This. Cut 2 petals off. Your 2 petals off. Keep these 2 aside too. Next, take your flower and cut 3 petals off. So I'm just gonna mark it. There. 3 petals off. So just cut it. Now that you have glued your first flower, do all the other parts except the one petal and the two petal. So now that you have made all your flowers, you should have two petals left. Two petal and one petal. So let's start with this one. So now you want to roll the top. It's easier if you use a toothpick or something small. Now you take your two pieces of the paper and take the first one petal one and use a toothpick or your fingers and just roll the top. So I'm gonna show you that, but roll it opposite. This towards you. So now that you made the rose, let's make the stem. So